Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Just That I am playing Final Fantasy XIV. Last episode we did some stuff. Let me go and zoom out. We did job quests. Today we're gonna go and do even more job quests. So we listened to this song, which is... well, it's a good way to start the day, I guess. Right. I have it, Lyn. The means to attack our invisible void sent. The time has come to discuss our attack. Aha, I've been waiting for this day. So what's the plan, Sir Carter? Carter? First, I will need to track our query. I believe it has been feeding upon the ether of local creatures to regain its strength. The way in which it feeds leaves behind unique ethereal traces, as breadcrumbs mark the path of a hungry child. This trail will lead us straight to the Void Sent. How are we to detect these traces? With Lily's aid, she can sense where the Void Sent has left ether undevoured. We will begin our search where you unearthed the amphora, and follow where Lily leads. Once she senses the Void Sent is near, we will force it to show itself. Lily will illuminate the area, and her light will dispel the magics concealing it. Right, my dear? With the Void Sent visible, we will attack with all our might. The Marines will charge and kill it before it causes more damage. This is it, Lyn. Our chance to prove the might of our corpse. Or our corp, whatever. Little one, the fate of the realm is in your hands. Are you ready? Then our course is clear. May our plan ensure the sickness never again claims a victim. To victory, come hells or high water! The majestic visage of a Gubu floating in the air. Through the ethereal traces remaining from devoured prey, your very sensitive Void Sent is moving towards Zelma's Run. Bruh. So be it. So the ethereal traces remaining from the devoured prey, from your devoured prey, your fairy senses the Void Sent is moving towards Camp Bronze Lake. What is it, Lyn? But that way lies Camp Bronze Lake. What purpose could it have there? The healing waters? No, I suppose that is home too. Of course, the wounded Maelstrom soldiers. It means to spread the sickness and news through them. We must stop it quickly to the camp. Yes? I think I am DCing again. Wow, yes, I was. Man, what the hell is happening with my internet? I had this yesterday, I have this today. This is not normal, and it is not good. God damn it! This place is bloody crowded. If we don't find the void tent quickly, there's to be a lot more tomberries. But how do we draw it out in the open if we can't see it? Get the soldiers to evacuate. Lynn, find the void tent with Lily's light. Let's find the void tent. Plague puss. Juicy. I guess it's this particular color of ethereal trace? Yes. Don't you love hearing the danger bongos? Okay. So now there should be another one of that type back there. Gotcha, bitch. That's it, quick after it. Lynn. At long last. Ah, monster! For Limsa, for the Tombearers, and for glory, attack! To victory, come hells or high water! We. Yeah, I guess I can do this, because I can get another thing going. I'm going to cleanse that. Akazoka just doesn't care. Hello? The boys are here! The boys are back in town. Can I use this? Is it gonna work on everybody else? No, it's only on me. The enemy's dead anyway. There we go. Is it? Get back, it's trying to infect us. Now. Now, Lynn. Aha, we are victorious! Yes, when I think on the horror it visited upon my people, But now no one else will share our fate. My thanks to you and Alcazalca both. Ah, you've got my gratitude as well. Good to see proper Royal Marines at it again. Indeed it is. Today the torch is passed to you. May the Royal Marines evermore defend the people. Bloody time I realise. Always running with... Who am I kidding? You did a fine job indeed. But don't you dare think of easing up on your training on account of one victory. If you said the name of my beloved Marines, I'll flay the skin off your back. An honor fighting beside you, madam. If you ever have need of us, you need only ask. I ain't common feeling that safe in a battle. I reckon those Nimians knew what they were doing with them scholars and fairies. I'll have your back, too, if you ever need it. Imagine, in defeating a void sent over 1500 years old. When we first met, I didn't dare think we'd achieve such things together. The sweat is gone and the Royal Marines are born anew. Not a bad day's work, I dare say. But we are far from finished. I do not know what threats the future hold. That they will not find us unprepared. Not as long as I have aught to say about it. To victory, my friends, come hells or high water. I have gathered the Voidsend's remains. With careful research, they should yield the secrets I need to heal my people. I'm not so naive as to believe the answers will come quickly, yet the cure shall be ours one day. For now, my people will labor so that we may walk with yours towards a brighter dawn. I would see a future where we are part of the realm, not shunned by it. Thank you, my friend. Lily chose most wisely in you. Allow me to pass on to you one of Nim's mightiest abilities, Dissipation. It is a secret spell meant for use only by those scholars who have earned the full trust of their fairy companions. Use it with care. Now I must return to my people, and you to yours. Fare you well, and may our efforts make tomorrow a brighter day. Whoa! Dissipation. What does Dissipation do? Orders your fairy away while granting you a full ether flow stack. Also increases healing magic potency by 20%. For 30 seconds. Current fairy will return once the effect expires. So for 30 seconds you will have, a full ether flow stack and extra healing power. However, your fairy will be gone, so you cannot use stuff like Whispering Dawn or Fey Illumination. And your fairy will also not do their usual healing that they do automatically. So use it wisely, I would say. Let's see. Let's take a look at what the hell this is gonna look like, huh? Well, that is quite something. Oh my god, the visor. It's just like the monocle on or off. That is pretty funny. Okay, now I do want to check out something specific though, and that is this. That actually looks pretty good. What if I dye this white? Should I get the effect? Actually, it does pretty much get the effect that I want, kind of. I don't know. We'll check that out at a later point. Also, I haven't shown this off yet. But I made a Dark Knight glamour. So now I have this as my Dark Knight look. With a nice red sheen on it. And I also changed my Summoner look to this. It's easier to see over here. Still need to find something better for pants, but aside from that, I do like this. It's in any case different from the Black Mage. Back to Astrologian. Bum bum bum. 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 You know, the world needs saving, but you know, side quests are more important. I'm quite aware that the mere notion of accompanying Laviva to the answering quarter is bordering on absurd, but I cannot in good faith abandon our good friend in her time of need. Not after all we have been through. I am joyed to see that you have come to the same conclusion as well. You two are foolish, but I would not trade friends such as you for all the gold in the Armvale. But there is no gold in the... My lady, might I ask you to entertain a second option? You said that your father's diary contained a document which implicates Sylvester in Rufin's murder. What if, and I fully understand the enormity of this if, but what if Sylvester still has yet to lay eyes on that document? Suppose he only took the diary to provoke you. If you could somehow retrieve it before you boarded his airship. Then we would have a bargaining chip of our own. But this man is the leader of the bibliotheques. Or bibliotheques, whatever. Their sole purpose in life is the hoarding of knowledge. Of course he read the diary, and knowing Sylvester, the document would have been set to flame the moment he discovered it. Unless we told him that there was another document. One that I removed from the diary to have examined. One that was not in the diary when he stole it. Of course there is no such place, but it would be easy enough to draft something up from memory of what I saw. Something that would appear official from a distance. It might just work, though there is always the chance that he may simply attempt to take a document by force. Were that to happen, we would be fortunate enough to escape with our lives. Sylvester is a formidable astrologian. Some say he even possessed the power to stop time. But I thought those were only... No, you mustn't think of that. There's little time left before the scheduled meeting in the answering quarter. Little Aviva's plan is all we have. If we are to save both her and her family, we must act and trust that the stars will guide us to victory. Another fun little place is the Irvanian hinterlands, which has no aetheryte outside of Idleshire. Or Idleshire, I have no idea how you pronounce this. I just call it Idleshire. Bum 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 boom boom. Right. Nigh on 15 summers have come and gone since I last set foot on the path of contemplation. This place appears as if it hasn't been inhabited for centuries. Nature is the greatest of levelers, Janikinar. She provides us with what we need, and when we are done with it, she is quick to take back take back what is, and always has been, rightfully hers. There is still time before Sylvester is to arrive. I would like to take a walk and see where my father lived. Just knowing that I tread the same ground as he may grant me mind of peace. Grant my mind of peace. My mind peace. I cannot read. Well then, might I suggest a rooftop garden directly to the south of here? Your father and I would spend many a night there gazing up at the stars and prattling on about our dreams into the small hours. It is where he first told me of your mother, your birth mother, not the aunt who cared for you after. Lady Bird died in labor, and the child she was carrying. I wonder if my father knew that one day I would be here, standing under the same sky as he did. Did you know that he would have a daughter who was as stubborn as he? A daughter who put her life and the lives of others, of those she had loved in danger because of an unfulfilled dream. I think he did, and I think if he were here now, he would be proud. Proud that I at least tried, proud that I did not let fate control me, but that I rather walked hand in hand with that fate down a path my father left. Not only for me, but for all those who would carry in their hearts the same dream. I believe he would be as well, Lady Laviva, though I did not fully realize it until recently. These past months, it has been as if Rufin was here by my side once again. The passion, the stubbornness, the talent. I do not think he would stand idly by as Sylvester had his way, and so I believe neither should we. Thank you, Jan. I know I've been hard on you, but it is only because you were an incompetent astrologian with an aversion to training, not because you were anything but a good man and a good friend. Now, let us see what the stars have in mind for us today. Sylvester is not a man to be late. He will be here. Ah, ever so predictable, Aviva. I'm sorry to inform you. There has been a change of plans. There will be no return to your homeland, no tear-filled reunion with your grandfather, no trial, only a sentence, and that sentence shall be carried out here, by my hand. You see, after reading your father's diary, it became clear that you and your wretched friends know too much. You would not believe how long I have been searching for that document, the last one that connected me to your father's unfortunate accident. I tracked it down and had all the others destroyed. But this one has eluded me for almost 2 decades. What is my cat doing? Ow! Hey! What are you doing? Jesus. Sorry. The last? Jan, then it appears we are left with but a single path. There was ever only one, my lady, and we shall see it to the end. Right. Wow, he died. Damn, boy, he did. Wow, they all just died in one shot. Jesus. Pathetic. Let's go and get that healer out of here, because I'd rather not deal with them. There we go. Wow, that's really fast casting, holy crap. The power! That was pretty cool. That was pretty freaking cool. Wait, if you wish to see your grandfather live, you will not kill me. That was never our intention, Sylvester. No, I only wish to ask a few simple favors. The first being the return of my father's diary. You will then send word back to the old world that to have my grandfather released immediately. And finally, you will return to Sharlayan and report to the Forum that I have disappeared and am presumed deceased. Fail to do these things, and I shall tell the Forum all I know of your involvement in my father's death. I doubt they will be as generous with their mercy as I. And what? You shall remain here and continue to spread our knowledge across this worm-eaten realm like our sweet cream butter? You know not what you do. The barbarians of this realm have shown that they can only use knowledge to destroy each other. They corrupt it, they lessen it, and then they forget it. They never once have shown they are worthy of the knowledge they so defile. And yet you would still give it to them. Very well. I shall do as you ask. But know that the Forum is ever listening, ever watching. Should you continue your escapades here in Ishgard, they will find out. And they will send others until they have succeeded where I have failed. They need best make certain they do not. You are a powerful man who also happens to be a master of lies and deceit. I pray the task should not prove too difficult, and if it does, well then I can always show them what manner of a man you truly are. I do not think there will be any need for that. Sylvester, however wicked, is not a fool. He will not sacrifice what he has spent the past 2 decades building over a girl he, even with his back to the cobble, sees as an inferior. Especially if you have offered him a means of accomplishing it without causing him to lose face. His pride, of course, will ache, but it's not a little wine cannot cure. You're right, Janikinar. Something I never thought I would admit. At least out loud. So, does this mean you will remain in the sea and continue your teachings? Of course I will. There's a pending contract with House Durandare. My obligations to the convictors and the hunters of Tailfeather. And then, of course, there's the matter of your incomplete training. If memory serves, you have still only opened half of the Heaven's Gates. That was a lot of noise. Well, things did not go completely as planned, but we arrived at the fate intended for us nonetheless. Now the question is, what do we do with this fate we have been granted? I believe this warrants another reading, but perhaps after we've had a bite to eat. Hello? Can I please? Lynn, you're just in time to greet the Athenaeum's newest member. May I present you with Lord Rufin? What a surprise. But I believe I know the answer. Your senses are doubtless reeling from having witnessed poor Lady Laviva's tragic end in the hinterlands. Wink. Contrary to popular opinion, I was not murdered at all, but merely on a long and winding journey that has finally brought me back to Ishgard so that I may teach the secrets of Sharlayan astrology once again. I mean to show the people that fate is a path that need not be walked in darkness, that the stars can be used to light the way. And my first lesson? That those who oppose the celestial guidance shall find their foes burning on and on without end. I did not notice, because I didn't pay attention to the job quest when I initially did them. And so get Celestial Opposition. And also a new set. What is Celestial Opposition? Well, my friends, it is an instacast AoE heal with regen. So basically an instant cast aspected Helios. Has the same effect, so there you go. You can just walk around every 60 seconds and just play it. opposition. Which I think is different than unconscious, although it shares a similar thing. Anyway. Let's go and check out this stuff. We're all made of star stuff. Well, as astrologians, yes. So we now get this beautiful set of gear. This is a really nice looking set though. What does it even look like when you dye it white? Just out of curiosity. It still looks very good, but I actually am really growing on the uniqueness of this thing. Now let me go and check actually. Would the hat kind of work with this or not? I feel like it wouldn't really, honestly. The thing is, I actually really like this thing over here, the veil. It's really cool. Is this a change I want to employ or not? It would be the only class where I would wear a hat. Nah, I think I'll just leave it. Time to go and use my monkey powers. Time is running out. Zenta's life will soon be forfeit. We must act now. Alas, we do not find it. We did not find it. A way to open the 7th chakra. But we must act nonetheless. Ochaka has gone to little Olamiko. She fears for her friend. Let us join her. Senta is still alive, but I fear she'll not remain so much longer. But moments ago she was taken to the ruins to the south. You will have already heard, but I couldn't find a bloodless way to open chakra of an opposing aspect. Thus far you have opened 13 chakra, the most of us 3. But one more, and you could face Horohatia as an equal. Fight me, Lin, and make the final chakra yours. No. Listen to Lin, she speaks the truth. It is not the way. We need power, this is true, but at what cost? If you die, Zenta would grieve. Victory would have no meaning. Remember my words, all our chakra may not be open, but we have each other. Together we can defeat Horohatia, we can rescue Zenta. The disciples of our sect once fought side by side. Let us do so again, as we did in the days of old. Thank you, Brigelt. I shall stand with you. First, I will try to persuade Horohatia. Convince him to see reason, but if my words fail, be ready to fight. Hear me, Horohatia. We come, but not to accept your demands. Nay, we would remind you of the past, of the true nature of our order. Our two sects once fought beside each other, not against. Together we can achieve much. Let us join hands, brother, and rebuild the Fist of Rhalgr. Cowards like you bring shame upon our order. Plainly it is you who needs to be reminded of our true nature. The arduous training to hone mind and body, the blood we spill and shed, all of it is of no other purpose but to honor the destroyer. We pay him great tribute by dueling to the death, and in return he grants us great power, the power of all 14 chakra. By consorting with the royal house, the disciples of light lost sight of their true nature. For this Rhalgr visited destruction upon them. But in his wisdom you were spared, that your existence, feeble though it is, might serve to raise us higher. Upon your battered bodies the Fist of Rhalgr shall be restored to its former glory. You are wrong. The sect of light was undone, but as you say, we misused our power. We turned it upon our people. For this we were cast down. Now you misused your power. You turned it upon your own comrades. It is the same. It will end the same. You will destroy yourselves as we did. Do not make the same mistake, brother. If we are to survive, we must find another way. A way to prosper together, or we shall perish in vain. All of us. Those who have power must choose. You must choose. With it, will you pave the way for life, or will you destroy it? Surely the choice is clear. I go wary of your blathering. You have already declared your unwillingness to meet my demands. There's not more to discuss. Take the adventurer alive. She will yet prove useful to us. Kill the rest. How loud? Oh yeah, I can just go. Kick their asses. And I've not played Monk in a while. They don't stop coming and they don't stop coming. I do wonder if... Oh, really now? That's a little bit annoying. Run! Yeah, the Orper's over there. I need to stay away from that. I guess I will fight you then if I must. Run! Sensei, you're right. You came, thank you. So you have turned against me, the both of you. Have you forgotten who it was that saved you all those years ago? But I pride myself on being a forgiving man. In lieu of an apology, I shall accept your life force. Ha, your power is mine. Be glad, my wayward pupils, that you were useful to me at the end. Magnificent, my body is as a raging furnace. It shall be as child's play to unleash my ultimate technique. It ends here. I feel like I'm watching an episode of Dragon Ball. Can it be? Your final chakra has opened. It's the only explanation, which means that Lin's now an equal to Horahatia. If we fight together, we may yet triumph. Triumph, you say? I don't recall having raised such a foolish child. Lin is as a sulking babe with a new chakra, while my entire being is fairly ablaze with the life energy of 3 monks. It matters not how many of you there are. You cannot hope to defeat me. Kick his ass! Mr. Fistborn. Run! Well, there that goes. Anyway, goodbye. It is over. Sensei is safe. Together, we achieved the impossible. Yet my heart is heavy. I failed to convince Rahatia. Every step I take, blood is spilled. With my power, I know only destruction. That's not true, Bittergeld. Bittergeld, a monk's power can also be used to save, like you saved us. We have a favor to ask of you. If you are still intent on rebuilding the Fist of Ralgar, we would lend your aid. Or our aid, whatever. We'd bring whoever's left of our sect. Together we can restore the order to the way it used to be, with disciples of light and shadow side by side. And together we can think about what power means to us. Thinking about it alone, your mind's liable to take you to a dark place. Better to have comrades around you who share your cause, I reckon. With Rahatia gone, Lyn is the only soul left who has opened all 14 chakra, and a soul of gentleness she is. She did not seek power for its own sake, yet she has reached the zenith of our art. In so doing, she has shattered our old preconceptions and shown us another path. And in opening her final chakra by stopping Master's technique, she has given us the hope that there is a way to open all chakras without bloodshed. Thank you, Genta. Or Chaka. Together we will create a new path, and lay a new foundation for our order. Lyn, it is your shining example that we turn. To your shine or whatever. You are as a star, we look up to it, we strive to reach its heights. The way may be dark, and it may be filled with hardships, but come what may, we will forge on, towards your light. Promise me this, sister, ever use your powers for good, and for the realm. Wahey! Power! As we unlock Masterful Blitz. So, oh boy. How does Masterless Blitz, Masterful Blitz work? I think this is on 4. I'm pretty dang sure. Did I put this on 4? Probably? I don't remember. I guess I will find that out eventually. Anyway. The way that this works is strike the enemy with a technique fueled by the power of your beast chakra. Technique used is determined by the number of different types of beast chakra opened. So, Lord, oh Lord. While under the effect of perfect balance, executing certain weapon skills will open beast chakra. Oppo chakra, curl chakra, or raptor chakra. In accordance with the form normally required to execute them, opening 3 of the same beast chakra allows the execution of elixir field, while 3 distinct chakra allow the execution of flint strike. It is also possible to open the lunar nadi and solar nadi by executing elixir field and flint strike respectively. Opening 3 beast chakra and both nadi allows the execution of tornado kick. So the way that this works is that whenever you use perfect balance now, you would get 3 stacks of perfect balance. And then you can use, depending on like which move you use, like Dragon Kick and Bootshine are the same, are from like Oppo, I think. Then Twin Snakes are from Raptor, and Snap Punch and Demolish. Like these 2 are together, these 2 are together, these 2 are together, and then you also have each of the AoEs, which have their own little things. If you use, for instance, let me just go and pick the AoE route because it's easier to remember. If I use Perfect Balance, then I would use Arm of the Destroyer, 4-point Fury, and then Rock Breaker in succession, and then I would get one of these 2 Nadi. I would also, I would get it once I use the Masterful Blitz. So you do 1, 2, 3, and then you use the Masterful Blitz. You get one of these. And then the other thing you can do is also use 3 of the same type, which usually you would go for the strongest one, the one with the most amount of damage, which in this case would definitely be this one with 130 damage. So you'd use Rock Breaker 3 times, you would have 3 of these same chakra in here, and then you would unlock the other one. Then do a combination afterwards of whatever the hell you like, and then you can use Tornado Kick. This is... I like how this job has almost nothing in Heavensward, and then suddenly it's like, bam, Masterful Blitz. The entire job changes. It's ridiculous. Let us take a look at these moves. So, Elixir Field delivers an attack to all nearby enemies with a potency of 600 for the first enemy and 70% less for all remaining. After you have done any of these moves, by the way, you also get Formless Fist, which you can get from Form Shift. So you can just go back into whichever combo you want, really. Flint Strike does the same thing, although it opens the Solar Nadi instead of the Lunar Nadi. If you fuck anything up, in general, in like using any of these three things, you will instead get Lunar Revolution, which is a single target hit of 450 potency. And it would open the Lunar Nadi, and if the Lunar Nadi is already open, it would open the Solar Nadi instead. So you can still continue to work towards Tornado Kick, but it wouldn't really give you the max amount of damage you can get. Plus, these are AoE, so, you know. And then once you have everything, you can use Tornado Kick, which delivers an attack to all enemies nearby with a potency of 850 for the first enemy and 50% less for all remaining. And that's it. So you would, like, go through the combo of Perfect Balance and then get Tornado Kick eventually and then continue going. Once again, I am not a monk main. I don't main a lot of... Like, the only thing that I would dare call myself a main of is warrior, and even then I feel like I'm not always optimally using my rotation. So if you really want like an in-depth explanation on how you can utilize this stuff at this level, then I would point your direction to guides that are made for explaining that. Anyway, we get a kind of new set, which is basically the set that she's wearing. Well, the top in any case. So now we get the stuff that good old Wither Guild was wearing. But I already have this top. I spent a lot of time in PvP for that instead, to get it earlier. I don't think I'm going to change this, not anytime soon in any case, so... Let us move on to the next one. Well, we will do that in any case in the next episode. Got him! Hope you enjoyed this episode. I was playing Final Fantasy XIV, and next episode we're going to go and deal with even more job quests. Goodbye.